All right, welcome. This is a short 10-ish minute lower body mobility sequence. It's a video follow along here. We will be on the floor mostly, if not the whole time. There will be some kneeling positions, straddle positions, cross-legged like this, which can be modified to butterfly. We'll be doing some rolling. So just know that you may need some extra support for knees if you're kneeling. If you want a little balance support, you can have a chair with you. Otherwise, no equipment is needed for this. So let's get right into it. The first thing we're going to do, lay back with our feet on the floor, knees bent. We'll bring our arms out to the side for balance and sort of squeeze our shoulder blades together up under us so we have a nice stable upper back there. Bring our feet out just further than our hips and we'll let our knees fall to one side. Bring them back, let them fall to the other. Breathing, exhaling with each fall. Letting our knees fall farther and farther each time as things naturally open up. Okay. Just a few more each side. On this next one, I want us to roll and reach. Okay. We're going to start rolling and reaching. Knees fall. We're going to reach over. We're really rotating in our hips, in our low back. Slowly opening that up. Last one here. We're going to bring our feet together, and as we roll, we're going to point our toe. We're going to roll and reach with our foot now. Reach. Exhale and reach with that foot. I'll do one more each side. And one more each side. All right. Now, make sure you have enough room to roll. Next thing we're going to do is hug our knees here. If you can get further around, that's just fine. If not, hands on knees are just fine. And we just want to let the back be massaged here by the floor. Use your legs a little to get some momentum for the roll. And see if you can come to a sitting position at the end. Keep everything nice and tucked. You're a little ball, a little roly-poly. Three, two, one. Come to a seated position. This next iteration, I want us to roll with a little bit of room in our hips here to bring our torso through with a little reach forward. So we're going to roll. Hands off of knees this time. Reach forward. We're going to think nice and tall, nice straight back. Moving through the hips, so we're not doing this number. We're reaching our chest forward toward the wall. 3. As far as you can go, try to reach a little farther each time. 8-ish. 9 and 10. Stay seated here. Gonna hold onto your ankles if you can, or somewhere on your legs. You want to do a little shoulder sweep. And in this position, what we're doing, we're opening up hips as well. Just doing a little shoulder work here. And just nice big circles. Return to your ankles or knees or legs each time, wherever you're reaching. Just about 3 to 5 on each side, just fine. Okay. So in this bent knee position still, we can find our ankles, knees up under, wherever we want to be. And we're gonna sit back into our back, basically doing a little cat-cow here, seated. So we're gonna press chest forward, back. I'm gonna open this up a little bit for myself here, make sure you have enough room to move. Try inhaling as you come back, exhaling forward nice and proud. Just a few more of those. Chin to the ceiling. Take a minute to move your head and neck around at the top. Just exploring what we can do here. So good. All right, now from here, what I want us to do is to come into what's called a 90-90 position. So we have 90-degree angle here, 90-degree angle here, or close enough. So we're gonna start by, again, nice and tall, bending at the hips, proud chest toward the floor. We're gonna feel a stretch just here on the outside of this hip. So I'm gonna breathe into that. You can move in and out of it gently. But then I also want you to explore left and right. Where does it feel open? Where does it feel tight? Just give yourself a little time there. For me, it's out here, so I like to, you can rotate and reach in this position as well. Let's switch sides. Okay. Every time you exhale, try to get deeper into that stretch. Explore your space here. Find those tight spots, lean in. And if your back pops like mine just did, that's a bonus. Okay, we're gonna take this up just one notch. What I want us to do is swing our legs. We're gonna switch from one position to the other. We're just gonna do a little sweep and then back, little sweep. Use your hands for support and help yourself around here. Try to breathe as you sweep. Just getting everybody moving here. Okay, great. Last two. Sweep. And there we go. Great. So we're going to come to center here. Do a little bit of a straddle. Now, this is not my strongest stretch, so you may be able to find yourself going farther than I do. And for that, I salute you. So we're going to point our toes, give ourselves a nice strong base here. We'll make sure we're settled into our hips, nice and tall. Relaxed neck. And just take a second to feel that balance, that strength, that poise that we have in this position. And if you're feeling a little burny here and your hip flexors holding yourself up, then that's okay. That's okay. Okay, so from here, again, maintaining this poise, keeping our feet turned outward, okay? Toe pointing is to help us with that. We're gonna reach forward. And we're not gonna yank ourselves forward and back, but we're just gonna invite ourselves forward and release. I like to inhale as I go forward. I think it gives me a little more stability in my torso. And exhale on the way up. All right. We're gonna reach to one side. You know, if you wanna reach same side first, see if you can go a little further each time, keeping both butt cheeks on the floor, and then reach across. And if you find yourself one of those folks who can just crawl forward, hang out there for a second. Enjoy that. See if you can find your edge. And then we're gonna bring our legs in cross-legged if that feels good. Otherwise, you can do a little butterfly here if that feels better. What we're gonna do from here is sit forward again. Put our hands on ankles or legs and just sort of rotate through. Just feel what's tight, you know? We're just saying hello to everybody, waking everybody up. Switch your ankles if you're sitting cross-legged here. And I don't know why, but this particular crossing, my back always feels a little tighter. So I'm grateful for that information. A few more pulses here, nice and slow. Good, very good. Okay, now we're gonna come into kneeling. So if you need to grab a little extra pad, foam, or towel for your knees, go ahead and do that now. And if you're ready, this is what we'll do. So the first thing I wanna do, I want you to have your toes curled under here. We're going to let the bottoms of your feet get a little stretch on this too. So this might be a stretch for some of us. So coming up onto our fingertips, we're going to put our hands just right in front of our knees here. I can get a good angle for you. So what I want us to do is I want us to pop back into a deep squat and then pop back forward. It's okay to let your knees splay. Give your torso some room. Or if you can, or if you want to get a little extra stretch, keep those knees together. Just gonna do a few of these. If you can let go, do so. Or if you want to challenge yourself to let go, work toward that. And this is okay. Go ahead and curl around here. Get a nice good stretch all the way to the bottom base of your skull there. Come forward. One more. All right. It feels so good to me. Okay. Last thing we're going to do, and this might also be a stretch. You can go ahead and uncurl those toes if you want. What we're going to do here, we're going to be sitting back a little, okay, and reaching. A little rotational reach here. So key thing, so that you do not hurt your low back, squeeze these glutes. So if you want to practice, we'll do just a few of these We're not leaning back very far, but your butt should be able to press you right back up. You might also feel this in the front of your hips. We're just going to do a little pulse, and as we go back, we're going to rotate. We're just going to alternate sides. Just going to reach behind us. Going to toss some flowers. You know, I just think about we're leaving this lovely trail. Maybe it's the trail of our attention that we're leaving behind us. Just a nice stretch for the front of the body, front of the hip, that rotational stretching across here. All right, one more. Good. And if you want to come down and shake that out, go ahead. Now we're going to come into a half kneeling position. Again, put something under this knee if you need it. So we're going to do just a classic hip flexor stretch here. Make sure we're squeezing this butt cheek on the back leg. I also like to think about pulling with this foot, pulling it towards our body while we're pressing. It really just isolates the front of this hip, keeps our hips nice and parallel. Again, it's okay to move in and out of this. Try to go a little further each time. If you want to get a little reach into it, you can. Open that front body up just a little more. Good, good. Now, what I want us to do is step out to the side. And I'll move so you can see this a little better. So we're moving to the front here. What we're going to do now, step out to the side. Think about really keeping that knee pushed out. And it's okay, lean into that, stabilize your torso there. You put elbow on your hip, on your thigh. There we go. And then we really want to open up and step back 45 here. That was my knee popping, by the way. And then we'll do that again. So really step forward. If you want to try to lean forward onto this front leg, it's perfectly okay to do that. If you're not in any pain, we can work on that ankle mobility as well. There we go. And step back. Really want to push. I like to grab a hold of that leg and just give myself a little push outward. I'm going to switch legs. Again, I'm going to push forward there with our butt, pull with that front leg. It's also, you don't have to be so narrow here. Give yourself a little room to move. It's okay. Have a little bit of a staggered, wider staggered stance here. Okay, out to the side. And back. Transverse, if you want to call it that. I just like to keep it simple sometimes. Couple of pulses here, out to the side. Really feel that on the inside. And this is just extra opening there. Good. Good, good, good. Now there are a couple things we can do for the ankles. I think today, ankle rolling's probably just fine. We've just done a little bit of ankle mobility here. So we'll just end with a nice shake out of the leg. Nice shake out of the leg. Oh, feels good. And then what we're going to do is take the perimeter of each foot and make a circle on the ground just for a couple of reps each direction. And switch. You know, splay the toes, bring them up. You know, really get into that foot. What's happening in there? These things, they take you everywhere. They bear the weight of your whole life. You know? It's pretty cool. All right, give them some love. Say thank you. Whew. All right. Hope that sends you off with greater range of motion, feeling a little better, and feeling a little more embodied and rooted in your feet, your legs, your hip. hip cradle, which really is the cradle of your whole life. Have a lovely day.